So here we have the Audi A3 on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the main trip computer. There's a digital readout for the speedometer being displayed there at the moment. You can change the information beneath that. You can also change the information that's displayed in that main section. So, for example, you could have your onboard computer displayed there. And when you do that, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 75,022. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a second ago are on the left-hand side. We have stereo and phone controls on the right-hand side. In the center is where you would pair the phone up in order that you can use it. Under the telephone heading, just here. All of the movement that I'm making on the screen is being done using primarily this dial just here. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen. And you can access certain menus directly from here. So for example, if I push that up, we're now in the radio menu, as you can see. And you can see the 4 corners of the screen that relate to the buttons I mentioned a moment ago. Top right-hand corner is waveband. Give that a push, you can see we've got AM and FM radio. You can go back to the main menu. Under media is where you'll listen to your own music again. Top right-hand corner. And you can see all the different ways in which you can listen to your music. And they include Bluetooth audio. So you can stream your music wirelessly as well as making and receiving phone calls. Working our way down from that, we can fold the screen or close the screen away and open it back out again with a push of that button. We can turn off the traction control, hazard warning lights, and this one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. It'll be on every single time you start the car up, so if you want to turn it off, you need to turn it off each time you start the vehicle. Below that, we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on. Same button to turn it off again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain those temperatures by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment, as I've just done, will override auto and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have a 12-volt charging socket just there. 2 cup holders, and then the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.